Hello, today I'm going to show you another way to cast on, and this time you are going to use a knitting needle and a crochet needle. What you first do is that you find your yarn and you make a slipping knot, and you do that by crossing the yarn like that into a loop. Put your fingers into the loop, collect the yarn, pulls it out, then you have a knot that is adjustable like this. Then you take the crochet needle and you put it into the loop, tighten it a bit. Then you find the needle and place it on top of the yarn like this. Feel free to tighten the end, the loose tail, inside your hand like this because it makes it easier. Now you move the crochet needle over the knitting needle and you collect the yarn and you make a crochet stitch. Okay. Now the yarn is on the wrong side of the needle, the knitting needle, so you move it in between the knitting needle and the crochet needle and under the knitting needle, and then you're back to the start. Okay, you go over the knitting needle, you collect the yarn and bring it back and make a crochet stitch, and then bring the yarn back over and under the knitting needle, and here you go. And as you get along, you will find your own way of doing it, so it's not as time consuming and awkward as it might look in the beginning. But there you go. So once more, you bring the yarn in between the two needles under the knitting needle, and then you take the crochet needle, go over and collect the yarn, bring it backward like this. Okay, when you're finished, what you do is you bring the yarn back to the back of the knitting needle like this, and then you pull it out and you place the stitch that you got on your crochet needle, you place on the knitting needle, and then you tighten the yarn and you can start knitting, and you got this beautiful edge at the bottom of your new knitting. Okay, good luck.